We'll just take a couple laps and call it quits.
Yeah, this is just going to be a light campaign anyway. You know, that's what the point is.
Yeah. It's our version of a one-shot, you know? No problem.
It's basically a one-shot. Okay, we ready? Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Make sure I got all my stuff up that I want. All right. Alrighty then. So last session we had a bit of some downtime. Everyone was kind of doing all their own things in the meantime. So we received a letter from the Mason Tooths. They were asking for an apology among some other stuff. And trying to rehash things. Freddie and T seemed pretty Freddie thinking that they insulted his music was pretty anti it, but T was like, no, we should probably do something. At that point, we meet up with Doc, T, and Gerbo, and we all meet up with some dragoons who were summoned by Zane. They are just kind of following us around right now, but there is a squad of dragoons just kind of hanging out. At this point, we discussed the lead problem. Doc straight up admits that he doesn't want to doesn't want to be a senator. Freddie says he's open to being a senator. So we decided we're going to tell the Mason Tooths that Lead is going to be an ambassador to the Undercity. At that point, Zam and Lead arrive back in the city. They immediately, as soon as they leave the carriage, they're trailed by dragoons. They join up with us. Lead tells us about a city called Glowstone. He is more than happy to give up the senator position to Freddie. Now Freddie just needs to meet Barefoot Joan. Zam seems very off about the whole trip. Seems very doesn't want to talk about it. Says something about being given a flower by a mind flayer. We all kind of brush it off. Freddie meets Barefoot Jones and uses Modify Memory on him to make him forget that he was ever an emissary. Gerbo asks Freddie to teach the throat goats how to harmonize, which is the name of one of his drinks. We kind of talk about investigating the Undercity a little bit more, especially if there's going to be a Mind Flayers present. Zam storms off at that. Freddie and Led get into an argument about the Great Evil, and Led ends up storming off. Zam, who has also stormed off, interacts with the Dragonborn. They're like a special forces squadron.
Oh God, I forgot.
He tells them. He tells the assassin that he was defeated by a flower, which confuses the Dragonborn. Zam wants the Dragonborn to train all the guard captains. We return back to the group. Doc is in the middle of taking all of Barefoot Jones's money. Sends him all. He sends him off on his own journey. He then gets interacted with by a female dwarf that is looking for a truth potion and a love potion. It's possibly Alora, but not sure. We say Led just needs to chill for a minute and chill. We order a round of hot dog water at the brewery. We meet the ghostly bartenders and waitresses. We also meet a small half-orc that makes cheese bridges.
My man.
Oh. We have kind of a side conversation about how Zam is now training an Assassin's Guild. We should probably keep that one close to the chest. Considering how...
We had it in the streets. That was great.
Yeah, considering how... No, at this point we're at the brewery. So... So considering how everyone's accusing us of militarizing, we should probably not let anyone know that we're, training training some special forces. We realize Gerbo's running a pretty tight ship in the brewery. At that point, we meet up with Lupin. He tells us Glowstone is a major city in the Underdark. There are Lithids in there as well. It's run by Tavon and the Tieflings. The king of Glowingstone, and Eric can correct my pronunciation, is Aurelius Bloodhoof.
Yep.
And he's the king of Glowingstone. We discuss what our next plans are. We definitely, Undercity is definitely a big deal, especially with Mind Flayers running around. We want to establish trade. We also agree that we're going to sit down with the Mason Tooth. T's going to have Tumble set up a meeting. And then establish Numble. Not Tumble, it's Numble. T ends up going upstairs, talking to Numble, bribes him with spice, because that seems to be his favorite thing. We meet Kyle. We end up calling over Kyle, who is giving us the skinny on the Undercity. The Adventurers Guild is currently being constructed. We're gonna let Kyle run it. So T also tells us that he has a sentient mushroom that wants to free his family. T's keeping him. And as we're discussing like what our next moves are, Led barges through the door saying Roderick Hammerhands is on trial. By the Mason Tooth, they're saying he blew up the chasm to protect the city. He's also on trial for killing Phineas. Led wants us to help us. Wants us to help him. We agree to help Led, and Eugene said we have Eugene waiting outside, waiting to take us to the main, and that is where we left off last week.
Okay, run it. Love it.
Okay. So is the trial going on right now, Led? Like, as we speak? Oh. Lost Led.
Is that who's been disconnecting and reconnecting a bunch?
Yeah, it seems like it.
We made Led promise he wouldn't peace out at the first opportunity, and there he goes again.
Yeah, something about that little guy. And just running away from his problems. Okay, so what do I know about Roderick? Do I know the person? Do I know the name? What's the story here?
Well, he was a master smith for the Bronzebeards. Always held in high regard, thought very well of. Until they went to prison. So, like I said, in all the courts, all of the court reporters are gnomes. So, being of the gnomish kingdom, gnomish kingdoms are actually very small, like under 200 people. So, yeah, I imagine you'd know that much for sure. You'd know of him. No. He's been in the gnomish district. He worked with Rezik. That was all readily available. He would come and visit the district, and him and Rezik would stay up. All hours of the night.
Have I met him before?
Oh, I don't know. Give me a history check.
Okay. $12.
Yeah, you were the first one to lead him to Rezik's workshop.
Okay. Do I have any impressions?
Moseying around.
Yeah, do I have any impressions? Do I have any idea what he looked like anything like that?
You know exactly what he looks like. He's a old, middle-aged, black-bearded dwarf. Very focused.
Welcome back.
Yeah, it's Walmart internet right now. I can't watch the thing. You're good though, I'm here.
Okay, middle-aged black-bearded dwarf, worked with brothers. Okay. So, Led, is he on trial like right now? Like right now?
Yeah, just said soon. That's all I got.
Should we prepare, you guys think, or you think we should just run
I don't know.
out?
I think we just use our powers to get on in there.
And what, you want us to like advocate for this guy or something?
You know, I didn't really think that through, to be honest. I just know he was important to my previous party. I know I have a new party, but try to let a dying man last wish happen.
And I'm gonna ask you this one more time, Led, before we do anything. You're willing to step up and do something. If things get hairy, you're not gonna run away and leave us, right?
Well, okay.
Because
Well,
you've been doing
yeah,
that a lot lately, buddy.
it depends. What are we talking here? Because you guys are always crafty and trying to be.
You're asking us to involve ourselves in a district that doesn't like us to rescue a guy that we don't really have a connection. If things get hairy, will you stand with us, or are you gonna run away?
Well, I'll stab some people in the feet. Is that what you mean? Like, I'm just asking. Like, what are you asking?
I'm asking you if you actually support us, because it seems like
Yeah.
whenever anything gets crazy, you run off.
No,
Or you accuse us of being corrupt.
Okay, well, you guys are a little corrupt, and I look around my shoulders. And anyways, but I support any antics that happen to the team. I just not big on supporting the political stuff. How about that? Spurs it up, right? Hey.
Ooh, let's go. So what with me with it? Let's go.
No?
So Eugene, how's it going?
Are you good? Good. Real good, real busy. But
How's the
how are you,
trial? Is
Mr.
that
Robo?
I'm doing good. How is that trial coming up immediately? Do you know?
Very soon, might be underway. Yeah.
Ugh. Well, that's not great.
Oh, T, what do you think we can do? Do you think we can just walk into the Mason Tooth district? And...
I think that's. Well, you know what? Hey, we can always say we sent him a letter. Told him we were coming.
Maybe we should send a letter to the Bronzebeards. I mean, I'm
or
not a
you could
fan,
say
but...
you sent him Barefoot Jones. That's what you could tell him. Barefoot Jones showed up.
No, we fired Barefoot Jones.
What? That was quick. You just got power like not even an hour ago.
If it makes you feel any better, Letty was a big fan of Penelope's pastries.
He's off living the good life, taking baths and whatnot.
I didn't know he liked Penelope's. I would have fired him too. You're right.
Well, we could send a letter to the Bronzebeards. I know Roderick was he had a lot of pull there.
Oh,
I mean, you guys can.
I think we should just head there and see what we can do. We should just head right to the courthouse. Guess we're gonna mosey on in.
Like right now, like is everybody in? Like you want me to go? You want me to go?
Let's go.
I'm in.
Everybody's in. All right, go. Seatbelts. And Eugene takes off as per usual. 0 to 60 in no time flat.
Oh, Eugene, your mushroom doesn't make you talk like this? What the fuck do you think? I want some mushroom like that.
Alright, what happened to Sam while I was gone?
He's hammered.
He's
No, I fell
hammered?
asleep. Oh wait, this is table talk. Go ahead. You're good.
Holy
Wait.
shit. I've never seen him
Yeah.
this hammered before.
Weren't you drinking? Okay.
All right, table talk. I was giving a go juice, which also ties the tongue to the top of my mouth.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I wasn't gonna tell him.
But yeah, no, he's hammered. So
That's
I bet-
sad.
yeah.
You've had too much to drink, my friend.
No, don't drink this. Go. You can't go. Go. Go.
Mouth says dry from drinking. Try a little bit of water, my friend.
All right, so we're in Eugene's 10-legged caravan, so he's jumping over stuff, ducking, weaving, flying through traffic. As we approach the Mason Tooth Courthouse, and as it should be, because the Mason Tooth are the city guard, the only military force approved. So all of their training is what you actually have to walk through, or in our case, drive through, to get up to their courthouse. So you just see lines of soldiers training. But what you see with them is it's mostly your standard guard sword and board training. They're not teaching like hip tosses and throat stabs like your guys down in the Starfish are being trained right now. These guys are very basic being trained. So what's your plan for when you guys get in there? You just kicking in the door and being like, yeah, that'll go well.
So in terms of a plan, we have no plan.
Okay, almost there. Good to know.
I mean, we're gonna go in there and kind of assess what's going on, I'd imagine. T, what do you think?
Tell them we sent a letter and act like we didn't know this hammer hands thing was happening.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, good to get a plan, because stop brakes! We're here. Great job, guys. Good teamwork. Bless you.
So as we step off the Eugene, what are we seeing? What do we?
It would look like the entrance of a coliseum carved into the internal rock face. Everything is gaslit with a little bit of artifice, but it's very, very basic in this district. Very minimalist, but still, fine craftsmanship. There are pillars lit up along the way that usher you into an entrance where you see essentially a giant waiting room. Everybody roll me your perception. Okay. So you walk into sort of a giant lobby. There's a couple of commoners around in fine robes. People look like they're maybe preparing to see a judge. You see a goblin with a huge desk with a sign that says clerk. You see sort of a hallway to a big door that says courtroom.
We're not gonna have to check Freddy Jr., are we?
I mean, I guess that's entirely up to you. I kind of like a being here.
Part of the crew.
So we should probably have some decorum about this. Me and T will lead. Gerbo and Zam, you guys are on each of our sides. Doc and Letter in the back.
Aye, aye.
If that makes sense to you guys.
Sounds right to me. Left side or right side, Zam?
Back it is.
To the triangle.
And then at that point, we're going to walk up to the staff.
The clerk.
Yeah, the clerk.
And even though you watch him watch you the whole way you walk up, he's pretending to not look at you. And then this older goblin puts his little hands on top of the desk, and you see his head pop up, and... Yes?
Hey, friend. So we sent a letter earlier about meeting with the Mason Tooths. It's pretty urgent. We wanted to meet with Iron Cuff. Can we do that now?
Let me look. And he turns around, and now you see on like a chalkboard style thing, it says court docket. You see at the top going down Magnus Jan, petty theft. The Ordsons, marital dispute. Both of them are crossed out. Roderick Hammerhands, murder, also crossed out. Montgomery Welch and Fleck, interspecies breeding. And then associates of T9 in quotations, permits, structure, culinary, and supply chain. We could, if you don't mind a wait, we can work you in. If we have you sent a letter. You said a letter, right? I heard you. You said a letter.
Yeah, we sent a letter earlier. It should have gotten here by now.
When did you send it?
Week ago.
A while ago.
Did you pay to? Did you give it a treat? How did you send it? Was it Bird? Was it? You got to tip them people.
It was official
if they lose your
notice.
stuff.
Official notice from the Starfish District. What are we doing here?
Starfish District. That's you fellas. Which one of you?
Officially.
Hold on. I saw it on a thing. Give it. Let me work on it for a minute. Which one of yous is the granula mushroom?
Be me.
That guy. I pointed to.
Haha. And that's like a patriarch. Is that what that you just renamed it to be a mushroom guy?
I'm sorry. Who are you to question?
No, I'm the clerk. Facts. I like facts, and you're gonna be a minute anyway. But it's a pleasure to meet you all. Yeah. So if you just have a seat over there, we'll see if we can work you into the end of the day. Okay.
If it takes to the end of the day, you can have more than one problem. I expect you to let Mr. Iron Cuffs know that we are now.
I can't fit. I can't fit.
And you need him to take the meeting immediately.
You let him decide when he takes it. You just make sure he knows that we're here now.
Right now.
He's gonna love. Yeah, I'm going. He's gonna love this. He's gonna chew my ass. And he storms his way off, but he walks real slow. It is like an impatient thing just watching this little bastard waddle to the door. But he does get there.
Is there anyone else around right now? Anyone else that's like a staff or anything?
I mean, there's people walking around. They have official badges. You're welcome to grab anyone.
Hey, you.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Freddie Smiles here. Have you heard of me?
God. I have. We were at your grand reopening, and it was the greatest concert I've ever seen. But anyway,
Yeah,
what can I do for you, Mr. Freddie?
I'm gonna have to clue you in on something real quick since I love a fan. Mason Tooth members are getting a 10% off discount at the Chocolate Starfish right now. So bring your friends.
Excellent. I will bring.
And another thing, and then I'm gonna use Mage Hand to sign something on his, just sign his robe as I'm talking to him. What do you know anything about that Roderick Hammerhands thing that happened? I see it's crossed out. What's the deal there?
Oh, when they're crossed out, that means that the case is done. And then
Yeah.
So the next one's Montgomery, Welch, and Fleck.
Yeah. Any idea how that case, resolved itself?
I mean, it just got done. So yeah, if you give us a minute, when eventually the file comes through here, and when it does, we'll put a verdict on it. No big deal.
I'm gonna shoot him the finger guns. Be like, I would appreciate that quite a bit.
Hell to the Yizaf, Freddie Smiles rules.
All right, well, just let me know if it comes in. That's all I wanted.
You got it, boss. I'm gonna go get it. And then now, the goblin walks back in through the double doors. Excuse me, with his hands over both of his ears, and starts walking your direction. But again, he's so slow. So
While he's
just waddling.
waddling towards us, with the rats that are being summoned for their citations, did they get crossed out, or are they still yet to go?
Associates of T9. Is that what you're saying?
Yep.
That's next on the agenda after
Associates of
Montgomery,
T9.
Welch, and Flex.
Freddie, I gotta handle something. You think you're good here now?
I mean, I think we're going to the same place, but yeah, okay. If you got to do what you got to do.
And I'm gonna go try and get in.
Actually, it would help me to take lead.
Oh, God. All right, fine. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and. Is it like in a separate room that these things are happening, or?
They'll all flow through this. So once the trial that is done or is currently ongoing is done, the next court case that Lord Stonebeard will see is the one labeled Associates of T9.
Then I'm gonna find Freddie. I got a different idea. Come with me, everybody, and we're gonna go find the rats and get in line for up next. But I need to talk to the rats first.
Okay, first off, hey Goblin, what's the story? What'd you hear? What'd they find out?
Lord Stonebeard will see you immediately. I just, it says interspecies breeding on the sign, but I can't unhear some things. It's ruined my whole afternoon.
Clearly, you've never been to a Freddy Smile show.
I've never.
Well, you should come next time. You might open your eyes to doing it. But
So late. I go to bed so early. You peepers today are always up in the evenings being rascals. I got work in the morning. I gotta go to sleep.
We're a family-friendly crowd.
Dinner by 9 a.m. That's my motto.
We're a family-friendly crowd, just so you know.
Excellent. I haven't had a family in years, but I appreciate it. But anyway, yes, Lord Stonebeard will see you now.
I mean, I could just handle my other thing in there then. If we're going now, I just thought it was gonna speed the process up, Freddie. So lead the way.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe
Then
he'll
we're
appreciate
gonna-
the distraction from that other thing.
Yeah. So let's go in. Let's enter the chambers.
Come on, move down, you fucker. Temporary.
I would say that's the chambers.
Still temporary. This is not convenient. I'm gonna launch this, but then we need to take a quick break already. I apologize, we got started a little late, but I got food being delivered, and it's my birthday, and I can't be a dick, so.
A few moments later.
Alright, so yes, as you enter, you first pass 2 guards before you turn on the platform, where you now see the Mason Tooth Council. Excuse me. You see Montgomery Welch and his goat Fleck, both walking, both with their heads down in what can only be understood as shame. As you have to part and scoot for them a little bit as they make their way by out of the courtroom. And one of the guards gestures you to the center of the platform. Step up. Right this way, please. Where you already see in 3 small piles, but there are swarms of rats already here, because they're the next case. right up here. So
All right. So
move
we're
your
walking right.
speeders. Mm-hmm.
So I'm marching right into the center.
Right behind
Yep.
you.
So
Uh,
there's Lord Stonebeard. You see Alora, his wife. She's looking at you, but sort of no one in particular. She's like looks like she's really squinting, and she does have tiny patches of thick hair growing all over her face.
okay. So I'm
What
kind of
do I owe
leading.
this visit?
Well,
I object.
first off, first thing I'm gonna do is bow to Lord Ironclad. Be like, well, we sent a letter telling you that we were going to be coming to you know state why we received your letter, and we wanted to kind of quell the obviously there's animosity between the two.
And he puts his hand up. We just received your letter, Master Smile. And he hands you, walks over and hands you like the scroll that just got delivered. Here it is, in fact. Why don't you read it for us? I haven't had the pleasure of reading it yet. It was just delivered, but here is your letter.
I'm gonna eye Tea Leaf with the side eye, and eye Gerbo with my other side eye, and while I'm doing this, while I'm reading this letter, I want to be casting Inspiring Fear.
That's my bard.
My Lord Ironcuff, oh splendidly bearded pillar of Mason Tooth Majesty. Firstly, and at this point I'm going to start pacing in front of everybody. Firstly, allow me to express my most tepid apologies for this sudden and unorthodox interjection. I understand your court was recently interrupted by a collection of what I can only assume were confused adventurers, ill-prepared or perhaps too enthusiastic for the rhythms of proper diplomacy. Yes, that would be us. You see, Lord Ironcuff, while most governing bodies are trained, vetted, refined, and presented with embossed seals and years of droning lessons on etiquette, ours were more or less handed the keys to a plague-ridden district and told to figure it out. As you might imagine, they're doing their best. We're doing our best. But our best occasionally includes storming royal courts like a pack of sugar mad pigs. Their intentions, however, are mostly noble. We seek only to locate a dear friend, feared missing or mislaid, not to usurp, insult, or challenge the Order of the Tooth, of which you are a splendid representative. I would gently remind your lordship that a hammer is a fine tool, but not always the right one when one merely needs to scratch an itchy testicle. So, might I propose the following compromise? Do not have us detained. We're not great in cells, we're not good under stress, it's Zam and lead specifically are pretty difficult to clean. Instead, allow them to be collected under proper supervision by our ever loyal and thoroughly damp assistant, Eugene. You'll know him by the spell and the complete absence of joy in his eyes. He'll arrive shortly with paperwork, apologies, and a sandwich I promised him 3 weeks ago. I will personally ensure that the council undergoes a mandatory orientation seminar titled Intrigue Without Interruption, Navigating Muradin's Noble Nuance. In return for your gracious leniency, I'll owe you a favor. Not a large one. Certainly not one involving dragons or extra-dimensional time bubbles, but a favor nonetheless. Please let them go. They are new, flammable, and unspeakably bad at bowing. Yours in Quill's spells and eternal scheduling conflicts, Numble Thistlecoil. Scribe of the Chocolate Starfish, Chrono Wizard in training, still paying off that spice tab. P.S. If any of them did insult you directly, they probably didn't mean it. And if they did, well, they've also probably already forgotten. They're like that. And I'm going to roll it up and kind of look at him and be like, I kind of riffed on some of it myself because some of us is going to do to have something to do with that. Some of it didn't. But no, that was the scroll we got. Clearly,
You sent that yourself before you got here. It sounds like it was written on behalf of someone trying to excuse your behavior once you got here. Did you come here to pick a fight?
I'm gonna hold up a finger and say it was dictated but not read, sir.
Well, you piqued my curiosity. So who is this friend that we're here to check on before we address the interrupting of my courts?
Well,
Who is this loyal friend and
we
which
have
seek?
we have two friends that were two cases that we're here to talk about. The first one, and I'm gonna point at T and say he's got something to talk about with the rat.
Iron Cuff. I'll bow to him. This may not be the most pressing matter at the moment. I can't believe these rats answered your summons. Tiberius himself acknowledged that the Starfish will handle any problems you have with the sanitation projects, be it permits or whatever. So I'll pay their fine.
We were not informed. That is an error on our part. They're under your orders. They're just to deliver paperwork for me to sign, but this is in regards to an entity known as T9, looking to take over and remodel and rebrand what was once the Piper Pit Pastry.
Yeah, so what do you need from them? They didn't file the right permit?
No, they did, but they insist on bringing it back for my stamp. I don't speak rat, but it is the last step once I stamp it.
Well, fortunately, I do speak rat, so I'd be happy to translate, but we can do that after the rest. I'm sure your court has truly pressing matters to attend down to this.
As we do. So, who is this lost friend you hope to find or rescue?
We were informed of someone who was at one point in time was very near and dear to the gnomes as a whole. And this person specifically was someone that I have met and has benefited all of society. We would just like to know the status of the Roderick Hammerhands case.
Oh, Roderick. Murder. Guilty. By his own confession, no less.
Guilty of killing who? Phineas?
Yes, over, and I quote, putting his wife in chains, and also confesses to destroying of the chasm, and I quote, and all of the filthy rot inside.
Oh.
Roderick is now held at the royal jail awaiting sentencing.
Do you really want to save this guy?
Well, that's not how I thought that was gonna go. Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. That was pretty rough.
Ready? I don't know.
Is right. That was.
So he destroyed the chasm?
Sure. Sounds like
What he
it.
confessed to doing.
Oh.
What it sounds like. Does it say why he destroyed the chasm, since he was just so open and forthcoming with his information?
Something about rot, I think.
Just that he admitted to destroying it, and all of the filthy rot inside.
Interesting. Okay. Well, boys, I don't know what to say. Can I talk to him by chance? Can we talk
The
to him?
chasm was visited by the previous group, right? Not the.
That was where Solaris got killed.
Okay, just making sure.
We were in the chasm, yeah.
I'll give you
Can we
points.
talk to him?
I'm not usually this charitable, but frankly, I'm so impressed that even it's a meeting that you had to crash, you did somehow get your man led to attend a meeting. So there's that.
Well, that brings me to my second point. Another point. Lord
Great
Stonebeard.
segue. I like what you
Stonebeard.
just did there. Let him have it.
Lord,
Let him know.
Lord Stonebeard, we have realized that Led is quite frankly incompetent.
Yeah.
Clearly.
And that he clearly doesn't have the best interest of Muradin at heart, or defeating
Led, shut
a
up.
great evil. I am looking dead ass at Led during this whole thing, or
Over there.
defeating it, or okay.
And he looks at Led. That was going to be our next topic. At the opening of your carnival in the chocolate starfish, Led took the stage to warn us all of a great evil. My scribes have requested that I interview Led about such evil.
Okay.
Yes. So, not
What
only
detail?
he's clearly shown a fear of a great evil that we may have had some thought that it was tied to the Illithids, but lately I am under the impression, and again I am looking directly at Led, that he has no idea what he's talking about, since he will not give any information, and he will not help us in the interaction. So, us as a whole have decided to move Led away from the senator position, which I will take up, and hopefully that will create some less animosity between the.
That will solve a great many risks that I no longer care to discuss. I am much more interested in Led's interpretation of the great evil that approaches.
Yeah. Well, there's a great evil. I don't know. I was gonna talk to Roderick. I feel like it has to do something with the chasm. Yep. You heard it here first.
So Roderick has information that he has withheld about this great evil. Is that what you're saying?
Possibly. Yes. Yeah, I'd say that's a good possibility, yeah.
But as someone who is so unreliable, and he gestures his hand over to his wife, Alora, who again is growing little patches of hair all over her face. Sometimes we are dishonest.
No, I wouldn't say dishonest. I would say, I was, I was told there was a great evil. I'm just relaying the message here.
Told you of the great evil, and
Well, they're all
what
dead.
is the great evil?
They're technically all dead. My previous party died in the chasm. They're all dead.
So we think that the great evil was originating in the chasm.
Yeah, like we ran into a mind flare down there, so I'd say yeah, a little bit.
Well, it does border the Underdark. That's not a total surprise.
Yeah, but it was evil. It wasn't nice, like glowstone.
What of Glowstone? I've not been there in ages.
Oh, it's crazy. There's like a lot of life down there. Didn't know that existed.
No flowers.
Don't mind him.
Pardon, what did you say?
No flowers. Power. Oh, I disappeared.
No flower, power. So you're all idiots.
Yes, sir.
And I suppose that one is the reason you now have dragon guards instead of mason tooth guards.
I think you were the reason we made that change. I think you know that.
So this is not a blatant sign of aggression.
No, that will change. And power. Not down. Wow, it's hard to say.
This is the man that you put in charge of my Mason Tooth guard. Yes.
Your Mason Tooth guards were not doing what we needed them to.
They were not doing what you needed them to do, so they would not incriminate themselves to perpetuate your crime. What do you mean they would not do what you need them to do? They are trained to do exactly what they need to do.
Let us be explicitly candid here. We were given the worst of your guard after dealing with an illithid threat that we handled ourselves. We handled things the way we saw best to protect this city, which was training our own force with the specific intentions of handling illithid.
As you come here to seek counsel from a murderer.
I abduct, Your Honor. Grounds of abduction.
I'm
There are
gonna
ducks
look.
in the dining hall.
I'm gonna glance back at Led.
I didn't know he was a murderer.
And glance back at Ironclad. We were given information that was solely not correct.
And what was that?
I'm gonna look at T.
Iron Cuff, you see what we're dealing with here. We're kind of a mixed bag on the good days. We listened to this one, and I'll kind of point my head towards Led. And we're seeing in hindsight now that we should not have.
I object. I was gonna talk to Roderick because I was gonna tell him that about Olaf's last thing, but I didn't get to get here in time. You already put him in jail, and I can't talk to him.
I'm going to cast Hold Person on Led.
I didn't move, so what are you holding me for?
Trying to hold your
It
mouth
says
shut.
paralyzed. Does paralyzed also count towards?
Mute.
Does paralyzed count towards mute or no?
Yes, but as you begin cast, one of Court Mage's counterspells immediately and hisses at you. No casting allowed while court is in session. Not sure how it works in the Starfish, but here we decide what magic is.
I'm kind of gonna get startled and just kind of slightly bow. And, all right, whatever you say. Led, shut up.
Scribes whisper of a prophecy of a great evil that approaches. I demand to know what you know, or I will take it as personal insult.
I'm telling you what I know. That's all I know. I'm trying to get out more information. I gotta talk to Roderick.
Well, perhaps then we'll just have Roderick interrogated about the great evil. Thank you. Wonderful plan.
Okay. Well, you're welcome. See, no offense. There's no offense, no nothing. All right. Thank you.
Are there any other matters then?
Doesn't seem like it.
It's the chocolate starfish, folks, Alora. Can you still not see properly? It's kind of double, and I'm itchy with the hairs, but are we happy with them? I don't know how to read this conversation at all. We are fine, dear.
Do
If
you
there's
want me to
nothing
see?
further. What?
Do you want me to see if I can make some glasses for her?
We also have an expert doc here who might be able to fix whatever ailment she has.
Perhaps that would be perfect. Allow your doctor to take a look-see.
I'm gonna prop over to
Nip.
make a path for Dr. Populus.
I'll mosey on over.
Give me a medicine check.
Hold on, my dice disappeared.
I'm gonna whisper to Freddy while this is going on. Do you... Led was involved in the chasm going down, wasn't he?
I'm starting to think that Led knows more than Flooding.
Do you think you can sweet talk him into Iron Cuff and letting us be the ones to interrogate? See if we can get whatever else we need out of Roderick, and then they can have I don't want to say they could have somebody down there with us from the court, but I don't know what they're gonna spill about Led. I don't want to turn us into targets while we're in the heart of their district, completely outnumbered.
So Doc, it doesn't happen often, it is very rare, but you totally recognize the side effects. She's got temporary blindness and patchy hair growth.
Well, my dear. Seems to me got a case of the eye fungus. I have something at my shop that'll clear that right up. If somebody would be good enough to escort you there, post haste.
Oh no. I can't be going. I can't be a bother. We're in session.
Then I think
Lord.
my dear.
No, go ahead, Doc.
Would you like to leave with me right this moment?
I cannot. Can you not bring your tonics here?
Oh, do we believe this shall take that long? How long do we find this medicine on that? Faster.
At that point, I'm gonna look at Lord Ironclad. Clearly, our doctor here thinks he might be able to cure her ailment. Would you prefer he escort Alora with your guards to Chocolate Starfish to treat her, or would you prefer the doctor's supplies get brought here?
Mason Tooth Guard are Mason Tooth Guard. Do not care whether they are here or there. Just go. Tired of
I was mostly concerned about your wife, Lord, but okay.
Yeah, the Grand Inquisitor, I call her. Yes, go with the mustached man and feel better.
Should be safe with me, my lord.
I really could stay at mine. Show me, lead me where to go. So, are there no further matters?
I'm gonna look at Doc and take Eugene, take Alora, go, treat her, come right back. Shouldn't take too long, right?
Shouldn't.
Okay.
You said
And then I'm
it's
gonna look back. What if you allowed us to interrogate Roderick?
And he nods in agreement.
And we have...
No.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Roll me your persuasion.
Well, you see, we have someone who might allow us to open them up. They both might be the same amount of delusional, apparently. With our friend Led here.
I'm right here.
That's performance, not persuasion.
Oh shit.
23, God damn.
23.
Does that beat or is that?
It's meter beat. But he ponders it for a minute. It's not a matter of trust, and you seem to want to forge alliances. My concern in letting the chocolate starfish get involved is, well, frankly, reliability. So, I will allow you to interrogate Roderick Hammerhands with a court reporter and one of mine as witness.
That okay. And
my commander Longjaw and one of the court mages will escort you.
I'm gonna look back. I'm gonna glance at Gerbo and T, and one more thing, as a sign of good faith and a true want to establish some form of friendship between the two groups, the two clans, and I'm going to bow down, get on one knee, and apologize to Lord Ironclad.
Seem we are starting to learn some manners after all. I accept your apology.
I'm trying to find the fucking letter.
I was trying to find it too. It's buried somewhere.
Yeah, it's buried somewhere. I can't find the letter.
Gerbo's holding the actual letter.
Yeah.
I've got all the clip notes, but I just don't have the actual. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh well, it's like mostly fluffed because like I want to know exactly what I'm apologizing.
Is that it? No.
No, that's not it. Nope. Either way, it doesn't matter. I am just apologizing for the things he asked me to apologize about. Is that it?
Okay.
No, the one you sent me is not the. It ends with like P.S. Nookie about Nookie.
We accept your apology.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the love letter. That's in C2 Muradin at the bottom.
Yeah, we are apologize. I apologize for any incident that was taken out of context for you to be ambushed and not treated as a man of your stature should be treated, and being told a bunch of lies and slander about what is happening with you and anything that is happening like on that regard.
And he just stares at you silently.
We are, as we stated in the previous scroll that I read to you, we are simple people trying to do great things. Make mistakes just like everybody else. We are learning the nobility as it happens.
And perhaps you shall be treated with grace. We will still much to discuss in the way of the way you handle your guard, Master Zam. But for now, we will allow certain learning curve. Excuse me.
And at that, we will leave you to the rest of your business. If you need a permit, if you need T to help you translate, he's more than willing to. We're more than willing to stick around for your next one to make it go smoother while we wait for Doc and Alora to get back. But otherwise, we can bid you adieu if that's what you want.
Follow Longjaw. He will take you to Roderick.
Okay. And I'm going to kind of push T in front with me and Gerbo and Led and Zam. And we're going to follow Longjaw.
Okay, so now we'll cut over to Eugene's wagon as Doc Pop and Alora are climbing in. Eugene opens the door as you approach. As you come in, he is staring at you, he's staring at her. He's staring back at you, he's staring back at her. He's not saying a word, but he is awfully wide-eyed.
I'm here to escort this fine lady back to my shop for some cures for her ailments.
Oh, seatbelts, tray tables, let's get boogieing. And we take right off down the street. Are you sure you're a real doctor? Your medicines will work, will make me my vision is quite blurry. I can't tell if you have a mustache or the face of a cat.
They don't call me Doc because they sail ships into me, my dear.
Well, good. What do you think? What do you think caused this? Is it stress? Is it stress? I've been obsessing.
Stress, marital stress, most likely.
Yes, that's exactly what I've been stressing about. You're so easy to talk to. Yeah, it's just, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna tell anyone, right? Secrecy, like you and me.
Hippocratic oath, my dear.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say. I'm pretty sure my husband has eyes for someone else.
Too bad his eyes are the ones that are not working. Perhaps they already are.
That's so flattering. You're so nice. But I know I can feel the patches of hair on my cheeks and eyelids. I must look terrible.
You look divine, my dear. You'll be cleared up in no time. Well, perhaps a little time.
So what we'll have to do will it be a ritual? Do we need to find a cleric?
Nothing of the sort. I'll give you a little bit of medicine, and over time, all your ailments will ease themselves away.
Oh, not all of them, I'm sure. But I appreciate it, especially if I can see again and these hair patches. Oh, maybe I'm just being silly. Maybe I'm stressed. Maybe we're just also stressed out because of this great evil prophecy thing, and Stonebeard's really upset, and it's a lot of pressure. And there's a lot of pressure at work, and he says he loves us, but he gets so angry, and I don't know why I'm telling you all this. So will it be a tonic then?
A tonic? quite a few
potions
and a bit of talk.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And we start to make our way to the chocolate starfish district. And before you know it, we're immediately in front of Doc Pop's shop.
Step right out, right lady.
I need help. I can't see the stairs well.
He takes her by the hand and escorts her like a gentleman.
Oh, he's so strong. Thank you. Oh, 1 step, 2 step. Okay, we're on the ground. We're good. Okay. So what do we, the blindness or the spiky face? What are we doing first? We could perm these eyelids.
I'll give you a bit of cure for the eyes. It might take some time. It could be a few minutes, a few hours, or a few days. We shall see. But it shall work, I promise you. As for the bushiness, well, that might take a bit longer. Perhaps less. But I have something that will cure you, I assure you.
Wonderful. Anything we can do. Yes, please. What must I do?
He escorts her to the shop and starts handing her vials. Drink this slowly. I don't want you to choke on it.
Okay, gulp it down.
Here's part two of the cure.
Okay, that one actually tasted like sadness, but the first one was kind of fruity.
What's happening?
That's just your imagination, my dear.
Okay, just the two, or is there a third?
The third I should give you for your aching heart. Let's head on down to the haunted brewery and have a drink or two.
Haunted brewery. That sounds fascinating. Yes, let's do go.
Yes, nothing I have can cure your heartache, but I'm sure a few drinks down there with a gentleman shall cure all of your inner ills.
Wonderful. So we make our way through the streets. People are kind of gawking. Some recognize her. Now she didn't have a lot of fans here. But we make our way over to the brewery, where you're met at the door by one of the air quotes ghosts. Hi. What can I get for you guys tonight? Boo.
Your least exotic beverage.
Oh, what would the least exotic be? Sloppy seconds? Are you willing to drink it first and spit it into a cup? I hear that's the only way to drink sloppy seconds.
Do you have nothing that's just purely drinkable without any insane side effects?
Well, that's where the haunting kind of comes in. It's, spirits with a kick is how we word it. Boo. But perhaps, are you a couple of singers? We offer a drink called the Throat Goat. It comes in a little tin cup in case you feel goaty afterwards. Ooh,
That sounds like a hoot. My dear, that's what you shall drink to cure your ailing heart. Perhaps your ailing spirit will be lifted.
You want me to drink a drink that has goat in the title and it served in a tin cup? Okay, well. A knight in shining armor you may not be, but I trust your medical expertise.
It's all for a hoot.
Okay, yes then, 2 throat goats if you would, please. Coming right up. It'll be here before you know it. Boo. and then she, air quotes, floats over to the bar, grabs 2 tin cups, and you'd swear that you actually heard the cans bleat when she popped them open and began to dump them into the tin cups.
Fascinating.
Oh, that's an odd colored foam, isn't it? Was that a tooth? After you, I suppose.
Your sight's coming back already.
Oh, look at that, it is. Let us toast to good health in our throat goats.
No judgment for what happens after we drink this, eh?
Okay.
All for it.
Roll for Constitution saving throw.
Alright, how do I sync this up to my stand?
You open your you click on it in your character sheet.
Okay.
Constitution, one of the big 6 boxes on the left.
Okay.
I think it's super easy now. Fuck.
Hell yeah.
So,
Let's go.
Doc Pop takes it smooth, without a face. As soon as it touches this woman's tongue, it's just a sour face. Go. Pardon me, that was quite unexpected. Yes, that's not very ladylike. I think one will do it for me. I do have a strange urge to, but I'm not going to. But I now know why it's in a thin tin cup. I have an urge to chew. But I can see much better now. Thank you.
There is a fighter establishment across from my tent. I just figured I'd bring here to lift your spirits, that's why.
How dare you, sir? I am a married lady. There will be no escorting me back to your tent.
Nay. The bar across from my tent, my dear.
Conveniently placed, no doubt. I'm sure it's laid waste to many a lady, but I assure you I am dignified.
And I assure you, despite your beauty, I have no ill intent.
Does that mean it won't be angry? It's always angry with Stonebeard. No, we must return to the courts, I believe. Are there any more tonics that I have to drink to heal my woes?
The only tonic to heal your woes are the ales. Because your woes are caused by your husband, as you tell me.
Give me a persuasion check, Brad.
Oh man. Doc might
Oh,
as well be
nice.
a bard the way he's spitting game.
Perhaps we could do one more drink. A rally, as it were.
At a much finer establishment, I assure you. This is all for laughs.
Oh, with a whole tour of your starfish while we're here. How wonderful. Where should we be going next? The Welcome Center?
The welcome center.
Ah, yes, I've heard it's quite fine. I saw the bar. There was a bit of some unpleasantries, but it did look quite nice. Yes, let's go there. In fact.
No whimsical drinks there, just pure alcohol.
So as you walk in, you immediately meet the gaze of a puzzled Lupin, who warmly welcomes you in, and then you see a wide-eyed, hard to keep the excitement contained, KiloxAlpha, as he's eyeing up Our Lady.
Gentlemen, she spoke for. And he gives her lady a wink.
And Kyle speaks up, and married no less. Never stopped me before. So please come on in, you two. Have a drink.
As you can see, my lady, Your complexion is of no issue. All these men are admiring your beauty.
Hell yeah, I love ugly women. Keep scoring everything.
Shut up, you.
Pardon me. Well, I mean, you know, like a little underbeard's fine, lady, but like your eyelids are growing hair. Like, that's a whole different kind of fetish. I'm appalled. At least buy a lady a drink first. Oh, more than one, ma'am. Lupin, start sending them.
Yes, I believe you owe our lady quite a few drinks for that slip of your tongue.
Okay, and then we'll kill it there, and we will now focus as Longjaw is leading you into a cell where chained in the middle of this large area is Roderick Hammerhands. These ones are gonna ask you some questions you're gonna answer. Or well, you can. You can go hit the driveway. Absolutely.
I'll just take 5.
Here's the Brad is gonna go smoke now. Here's he is, lords. Roderick himself hasn't spoken since he confessed, but we're anxious to see your methods of interrogation.
So you're Roderick. I'm gonna like walk on up to him. So what do I see?
You see a middle-aged, black-haired dwarf chained hands and feet to the floor. He has just got enough chain to stand and look you in the eye. Huge hands. Kind of grizzled now, but he's worked hard his whole life. He's batshit jacked. And he nods at Roderick Hammerhand when you say his name.
So you're Roderick, the man of legend, huh? Do I recognize him? You said I met him before. Is this the same?
Yeah, 100%.
This is the same person? Okay. So I heard you did some pretty terrible things.
Set right a few wrongs.
So the Phineas thing, that's neither here nor there. That's none of my problem. But Sam, are you casting that? Hello?
Yes, I was on mute. My bad.
No, you're good.
Let me set the stage, buddy.
Okay. So I'm gonna stand just outside the zone of truth. So you said you righted some wrongs. Can you elaborate? I don't really care much about the Phineas thing. That's neither here nor there. But you destroyed the chasm.
The whole time you're talking, he's staring at the Mason Tooth guards. I killed Phineas. Dropped the chasm into the abyss. Acted alone.
Insight.
What?
Can I roll an insight to see if he's like? Oh, he's in the zone of truth. My bad.
I was just gonna say,
Wants to make sure it's working.
although he could be
Let's check out.
Mostly alone. I did the chasm. I did it by myself. Mostly alone.
Eric, it says here you can do a charisma saving throw, though.
He doesn't want to.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the guards, and I'm going to starts speaking to him in Gnomish.
Okay, all the guards start looking at each other and back and forth at each other when this happens. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. At that point, I'm gonna look at T. I'm gonna say, if they can speak Gnomish, we might have a problem. But look at them and see. And I'm gonna look at Gerbo as well. If they look like they're paying attention to what I'm saying, let me know.
Keep my eyes on them.
Yes.
Me too.
Yeah,
Should I
you as
roll
well,
insight?
Gerbo.
So that'd be an insight roll then?
For what? Sorry, a couple of you spoke at the same time, and I couldn't pitch what was what. But what are we attempting to do? Oh, to read their expressions or whatever? Yeah, insight or perception, either will do.
I am going to... No, wait, that saved me. Never mind.
What am I clicking?
Right. So, did you decide to take the chasm down to stop a great evil? We actually have someone who is someone you can actually, someone who I'm not sure of, but might know some more about this, and that is our friend over here. And I'm gonna point at Lead Turnover, and I'm gonna say this. And again, I'm like eyeing Zam and Gerbo the whole time I'm talking. I'm not even really looking at Roderick. I'm just kind of like, what we have. Our friend here claims to be Lord Venture, and he has been telling us about a great evil. Well, the thing is that I'm getting to a point where I don't necessarily believe him anymore, because he's not leading us in any direction whatsoever. Kind of yelling about it. You say you got rid of the chasm to get rid of the rot that's here. Is there any correlation between these two things?
The rot and the great evil?
Yes. Or any correlation between you and Lord Venture? I'm trying to appeal to his, speaking through Gnome, trying to appeal to him to...
And he nods his head towards Lead. Lord Venture is there.
Yeah. Bye.
Can Lead speak Gnome?
Roderick, I was with Olaf in the chasm.
Is that in common or is that in Gnomish?
Can I talk in Gnomish?
Yeah.
Yes,
Are you saying that in common or in Gnomish?
Yeah.
I think I can speak both.
Yeah, but which are you using? Is
I don't care what you can speak.
I'll say it in Gnomish first.
Ollie, my boy.
Yeah, I got terrible news.
All of the guards are staring intently, but none of them appear to speak Goblin for the other two guys. But all right, sorry, go ahead.
Ollie had a terrible accident in the chasm, though. He unfortunately passed away, but he said he was looking for you and his mother in the chasm. I don't know why.
The Illithid plagued the chasm.
The Illithid plagued the chasm.
Look to start a colony. Once my wife was infected, I broke free, and I sought to sink the chasm into the abyss.
So Olaf's mom is out also? She's safe?
No, she perished.
Oh. Well, that's no good. The great evil Olaf and I were looking into, is it the Illithid? Or is
I
it
don't
like a
believe
greater,
so.
is it a greater power?
I
Like, I'm
believe
really
so.
flying blind here, man. I need something. Like, anything.
Find a way to the halls of prophecy.
Okay. The Halls of Prophecy for... What am I looking for again? Is it a ring?
The prophecy of the great evil.
Oh, okay. It's not the ring, right?
Did you find it? Do you have it now?
No, I don't have it right now.
Why do you not have it now?
Roderick, we found it.
Why do you not have it now?
It has no power when we found it.
It's impossible.
Crazy, I know.
There was one gem remaining when we put it in there.
There
When we
was?
sealed it.
That's
When we sealed it.
crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I got it and didn't have it.
So you've spent a wish. What did you wish for?
Well, okay. I'll be honest with you. Because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf. So we found the ring. I had it in my hand, and then my team was hungry, and I ordered a feast. And then, yeah, we got food out of it. Funny, right? Food.
A wishing stone of the cosmos, wasted on dinner.
Well, I thought there was more. I didn't.
You are every bit the idiot Rezek explained you to be. Oh, this is quite humorous indeed.
Oh, you know where Rezek's at? Speaking of him, you know where he's at?
And he gestures towards his shackles. Not at currently.
Oh, do you know the last time you saw him? I've been kind of looking for him for a little while. I can't been able to find him. Is he hiding from me?
Just as the news that a band of adventurers was taking on the South Gate, so maybe a week ago or so. Little over.
Oh, over by the South Gate? Okay.
That's not where I saw him, no. No, you
Oh.
fool. You asked when, not where. There was a
I
time.
need both. I'm running blind here.
Shall I give you a ring with magic power so that you can order an omelet?
Maybe.
Where is the band
Maybe.
to the ring?
I don't.
Who is the most
Right.
responsible among you? And now he starts looking at you all.
Well, it's definitely not me. You just made fun of me.
Probably that guy, and I'll point at Turbo.
I'm gonna say in Gnomish that's probably unfortunately true.
Then you need to get the band of the ring, and you must hide it and hold it and never lose it.
I didn't hold it, never lose it.
So I'm gonna ask Led also in Gnomish. So what exactly did you do with the band?
I have it.
Okay.
I'm
Don't
gonna
give it
step
to me.
forward. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say to
Sure.
Led, don't give it to me now until we're out of here, but
Oh,
then
okay.
when we're safe, give it to me.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, let me know. George.
At this point,
Okay,
I'm gonna
great
step-
evil.
I'm gonna step forward and say, Roderick, I can clearly see that you're upset about this whole situation, but I will say, despite what you think of this guy, I'm gonna point at Led, he not only has gotten a party together, found the ring, stopped the Illithid invasion in the South District, and warned everyone about a great evil. He might not be the smartest or the bravest, or the wisest, or the
If any of
strongest,
those were true,
or
he
the
would never have been picked.
or the most dexterous. But
Okay.
he clearly
hurt
has
you.
some, or the most charismatic. But he clearly has something going because he brought us here to talk to you now.
He's a
We
nincompoop.
need-
He was a greedy, valueless oaf in his previous life, and we needed someone foolish enough to try and get this robot working.
Yes, well, that might be the case. But what are your other options here? You can either trust us.
I'm chained to the floor. I have no options.
So tell us how to either get to Rezik or to tell us how to get to this Hall of Profit. Because otherwise, it doesn't seem like you can help us. And it doesn't seem like you actually care about stopping. And it doesn't seem like you care about avenging your family.
Go home. Find the Hall of Prophecy.
That's it. That's all you got for it. You don't have a hint?
Go home. Find the Hall of Prophecy.
Okay. Understood. Thanks, Roderick. It's been good. I sorry what happened to Olaf and your family. It's been kind of horrible. The whole thing, and
It has. So horrible.
hopefully your death is swift and you do okay in the afterlife, buddy.
Roderick, I'm sorry, but I'm going to need you to play along. And at that point, I'm going to drop the gnomish. First I'm going to say, I need you to play along. Thank you for the information. We won't forget you. And at that point, I'm going to drop the gnomish and switch back to common. I'm going to say, tell us what you know, and cast confusion on Roderick.
What? What are you doing?
Play. I said play along.
What is going on?
He won't tell us anything about
What is
the great
going on
evil.
is this tavern is absolutely incorrigible. Nobody will bring me my onion rings. There was 2 goats in the suite next to me, and they would not stop mating. All I know is, if I ever get free out of here, I will fly with these wings to Valhalla and milk all of the goats that I can get my hands on, 2 at a time. I will be the wild goat milker.
He won't tell us what he knows about the great evil. We tried relaying it to him in terms that make sense, and it didn't work.
Oh, the great evil. He didn't say that. He said something completely different. He said that the great evil was, and I quote, a tickle fight. And he starts moving his little fingers towards one of the guards. Clearly this man is insane.
I'm going to do, at that point, I'm going to, let's see what we got.
And he begins to twitch as he's trying to scratch an uncontrollable itch between his knees that he cannot reach.
At that point, I'm going to use Vicious Mockery on him and be like, you fool, you have no idea. Just tell us what you know. That's also plus.
Fine! I will give you my secrets.
So that's 11 damage.
In the place where it's hidden, lies the secret sauce to my marinade. Ah, out of my mind.
And at that point,
I have told you all I can tell you. Now leave me to make my sandwiches.
I'm going to turn around and say, this fool has no idea what's going on. I'm going to look
Can I get a baguette?
I'm going to look at Longjaw and say, I tried to speak to him in Gnomish, thinking he would have any idea because I remember seeing him back there, but it's just rambling. It's just ramblings. This man is a fool, and there's nothing we can do. He's clearly just crazy. He's too talented for his own good. I almost feel pity for him.
Shall I forge you a croissant, master?
I think we're done with him. I'm going to say to Longjaw.
Who nods. A failed effort, I see. We shall return at once. You are free to go.
And then I'm gonna, as I'm walking through the zone, I'm gonna like make sure I'm like walking through the zone of truth, you know, kind of while I'm walking away. But I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, I pity you. I'm sorry, what's going to happen to you as we are walking away.
How long does confusion last? 1 minute. So it's
a concentration up to 1 minute. Yep.
Okay. Are you keeping it up, or are you?
Nope.
Are you letting it fall? Okay.
No, when I struck him with vicious mockery, I dropped it.
Okay. So now he says, I wish you would not have come in Gnomish. I apologize for the difficulties that you've made for yourself. But know that we will stand united under the mountain, and we will prosper. And he puts his head down.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to, as slightly as I can, bow to him, and then just without saying a word, walk out, and grab Led by the hand and just kind of like push him along with me.
Okay, now we'll cut back to the welcome center where everybody's into their cups. You know, my vision was perfect for a minute, and now it's fuzzy again.
Continue drinking, my dear. Your fuzzy vision is just fine.
I agree. Can't feel me fingers wiggling on your backside even. No, I can't stand for that. I thank you for your remedies, sir. And I would politely request that we return to my husband, the cheater.
Are you sure you want to head back to him that quickly?
He gets quite angry when I'm gone too long. He says I spend his money.
For a man with no faith in his heart, spending his money is the least you can do.
That's what I try to tell him, but he doesn't listen. He never listens to me. He says, you just talk and talk and talk, and you don't even say anything. You can talk and talk. And it's so rude. It strips my dignity. And I just want to tell him, like, you know, how my day was. And he just says, woman, you just don't stop talking. And you can talk for hours without saying a single word. And I'm always using words. But we have responsibilities, and we gotta go home.
Perhaps a day or two without your loveliness.
I couldn't a day. I could never. A little outing, getting some tonic and drinks is lovely, but I am a responsible person, and I've got things to do, and people to do them to, and we will be. He's gonna be king.
King, you say?
Yeah. Yes. My hubby's gonna be the next king. That's why I'm gonna be the queen.
Is that what you truly believe?
That's what he tells me all the time. Pretty soon it's gonna get dark, and then he's gonna be the new king, and we're gonna have power, and we're gonna rise up, and we're gonna conquer the top, and we're gonna conquer the basement.
And exactly who would he be allying with to get this power? The woman he has the heart for?
That harlot. No. He's got another Alora that comes. He's in his dreams, and he tells him things, and they're gonna come true. I'm not supposed to talk about it. We need to go back to the Mason Tooth District so I can get dinner ready. He's not mad at me. No, he's mad at me.
He'll be mad one way or the other. Might as well give him something to be pissed about. Why don't you send a letter to your servants to make his dinner? Or perhaps he can go to bed hungry. That ought to show that bloke.
I am a lady of House Mason Tooth. I am to be respected. I would never do such things. So, if you would be so kind as to summon your carriage. Woo! This lady's ready to go.
I shall summon my carriage post haste, my dear.
I gotta use a shitter. I'll be right back.
After she walks away, he looks around. Anybody taking notes?
And Kyle leans in. Now that she's uneclipsed him with her standing and getting out of the way. He was standing behind her, fondling her backside, as he said. But you see, he is 2 handfuls of coin. And he's just smiling at you. Lots of notes, Lord.
Sounds like her husband might be into some bad juju.
Yeah, they're all like that. We don't. You want me to send her up to your room?
Yes. And we shall tell her she shall relax there till the carriage arrives. It's running late.
You got it, my lord.
You there, barkeep?
Yes, sir.
You're quite sober. How good are your ears and your memory? I'm gonna look around. Who all's there?
Mostly it's a couple commoners. Lupin, who is your barkeep. Kyle Locksmith, the head of the Thieves Guild, and just a couple patrons. So
Nobody of standing intelligence?
just Lupin.
Excellent. Barkeep. How good are you at retaining knowledge?
What do you need? Mooses never forget.
How much of that conversation did you hear?
Hardly none. I was really focused on the absolute mastery of pickpocketry by our mutual friend here.
If only he was good at picking up words.
Picked up lots of words. They're all available.
I'm sure this information might be worth a penny or two. Yes, send her up to my room and tell her that she shall rest and relax there until the carriage arrives. He's running quite late. No, I shall go fetch her an additional tonic.
Eric is muted. If he's talking.
Thank you for that. Yeah. So, as you return with your tonic, a Kyle Locksmith is ear-to-ear grins, giving you double thumbs up as he points to the stairwell. Already primed for you, my lord. Did you get the tonics you required?
I'm hitting the wrong button. Alright. Yes. A potion of restoration and a potion of strength while she waits for her carriage.
Eric is muted.
So you're not going to have a quick visit while you wait? I see that Eugene's carriage is already here. Shall I tell him you'll be 5 minutes or so?
Tell him to be gone for a few hours. His horse threw a shoe.
But my lord, it's like spidery metal legs. It doesn't have shoes.
He'll get
The hint, I do believe.
Okay, I'll tell him. I'm sure he's not doing nothing.
Perhaps summon a few of your associates to assist me in escorting her elsewhere later.
Oh shit, are we about to kill this bitch?
No. Just a mild kidnapping.
We're kidnapping a patriarch's wife?
No, the patriarch's men have kidnapped her. And that's what you tell people when they ask.
Oh, this is gonna get hairy. I'm in.
Oh. Oh man.
I might need some assistance in getting roughed up, too. Let's make sure our good lady is comfortably resting soon before we get into that.
All right, you go ahead and get started, and I'll go tell Eugene what's up. They walk out. It looks like Eugene and Kyle are in an argument, and then Eugene takes off, tearing ass down the street towards the commons.
So it gives her the potion of strength, which has its obvious disadvantages, and the potion of restoration, so she feels like she's sober.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Perhaps if any of his more intelligent associates could come by and get an ear to the door, that'd be pretty helpful too. Perhaps those who know how to write.
Alright, okay. Oh, this one tastes like it has hair in it, darling. I'm really not into. Ooh, I am. Oh, look at a little clarity. I can see again a little better. Oh, that is a mustache. Look at that. I thought you had a monkey on your face. Oof. This has been a long little siesta. Not to say that it hasn't been fun, but oh,
I
feel like I could lift a couch and go to sleep all at the same time.
I just want you to feel well and rest comfortably while we wait for that carriage to arrive.
How long does it take to replace a shoe?
No never shoot a horse myself, my lady, but I believe an hour, maybe 2.
Oh, well, if there's any trouble, send someone to the Mason Tooth District. We have several goat shoers there that they would be happy to get that situated for us. Just drop my name. I'm a celebrity in that district.
Yes, I'll get my fastest walker on it. I shall go grab him immediately. I shall be right back.
Okay.
He goes out the door, make sure there's anybody ready to go.
So, you go outside. Thingy.
Maybe I should go get some of these. Wait, does he know these Dragonborn are working for us? Or?
You have not really had interaction with him yet, so I mean, it got brought up a little bit, but so as you exit the door, you see waiting for you. You said you needed. They told me you needed someone who could write. I can write all the words. I can give you so many fucking words, dude. Oh my god! Hurry before this ride comes down. But anyway, what do you need me to write down? I'm here. Let's go. Writing down. Writing down now. Still writing. I just wrote that I was writing.
Perhaps not speaking, but head on through the store with me and help me keep this fine young lady company.
Do you want me to grab more spice?
I believe what's on your face should suffice you for the evening.
I meant for. I still got a little bit of real. Oh, that's great. Oh. All right. So she doesn't need any?
Most definitely not.
Oh, okay, well, I'll follow you. Whatever you need to do. I'm here to write. Numble Thistle Coil. Master of time and space.
Master of less speaking would be very helpful right now, my friend.
Sorry. Putting it in wibbly wobbly mode. On you. I'll just write fast. Go ahead.
Are you comfortable, my dear?
Well, yes, this is quite comfortable. I'm not so comfortable being in another man's suite, but it is comfortable, and I'm ready to go.
Don't think of me just as a man, but as your doctor.
Yeah, of course. That's.
As I said
Here for
before,
a checkup.
I'm not here just to cure your eyesight, but your heart as well. Feel free to continue to tell me about your great husband that is too good for you to leave.
Well, yeah, I said he's gonna be king, and he's gonna hold great power, and gonna transform all of Muradin, and it's gonna be so pretty, and there's gonna be fires, and things are gonna be silk, and it's just everything is gonna be so much.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Perhaps a faithful doctor could be helpful to his future majesty and his beautiful queen.
I'm sure he could, and I'm sure that the Dream Lord has purpose for you, and everything's gonna be great. King Stonebeard and Queen Alora.
Dream Lord. Have you met the Dream Lord yourself? Has he stepped foot into your chambers or kingdom?
I have not met any such character personally, but I have absolute trust under a zone of truth that he visits Stonebeard.
And what else can you tell me about this great Dream Lord and his beautiful power?
Just that they're gonna be powerful, and Stonebeard's gonna be king. And when he's king, he's gonna be the most powerful king ever under Muradin, and it's gonna be wonderful.
Well, do you believe that he can introduce me to this powerful Dream Lord?
No, it's a secret. Shh.
But perhaps a man with more faith in his heart towards you would be better suited to be king.
But Stonebeard is gonna be king. King Stonebeard Ironclad. And Queen Alora Ironclad. Doesn't it sound so pretty?
Wouldn't you rather be queen under a more loving king?
We don't get to pick. It's too late. I'm already with Stonebeard.
But perhaps the Dream Lord could find a more worthy candidate to be his king.
I don't think you understand what I said at all.
No, please do enlighten me.
All right, so we'll transition over now as you all are walking out of the building. After interrogating Roderick, you see a very anxious, parked Eugene.
No, we're not walking past Ironclad or anything like that.
No, you've been directed out through as he's now doing more.
Okay.
cool stuff.
At that point, I'm gonna learn back at Stronghammer and say and like bow to him and be like, "Sorry, we couldn't be more help. Dude's a wackadoo."
I will inform my liege of the entirety of the conversation.
We did what we could. And then I am gonna hop back into the car with you.
You guys left Doc Pop alone with Stonebeard's crazy wife. You know that, right? You know that? They were in my cab.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Can we go now? Are you guys ready? Can we get back to the starfish?
I'm gonna look at everybody. Is that cool?
Yeah,
I'm set.
bro.
Lead? Lead?
No one did.
No, I didn't.
Alright, head take us back.
Okay, seatbelts. Let's go. Oh, we're race cars. And we start making our way. Go ahead.
So now we got a moment alone, Led. Mind if I get that thing we talked about?
Did lead power down?
I have no idea what's going on with Lead, but
I see he's
In the
muted, but other than that.
yeah, he is muted.
He powered.
So on the way, I'm going to look at Gerbo and Zam and T and Lead and be like, "I'm sorry. I hope you guys realize that I didn't hurt him in anger, but we gotta make it convincing, right?"
What did you do? You just you went in there to go in and talk to you. You guys didn't get arrested, first of all. Like kudos, Eugene. Kudos for not getting arrested for even going in there. But what happened? What did you guys do?
Can I start rifling through Led's pockets looking for the band?
Yes.
Genius.
Better than I thought it would, frankly. I says as I go looking through his stuff.
Yeah, it went better in pretty much every aspect than I thought it would be. Yeah, we need to stop at the district and pick up Metropolis, but we need to head to the Gnome District.
Gnomes? You're going home? You doing a revival concert or something?
He said we need to go home. Roderick.
You talked to Roderick Hammerhands?
I beat up Roderick Hammerhands. Thank you very much.
Oh no, what'd you live for? He's such a nice guy.
Well, you know, he knew what it was for. It's fine.
Of all the dwarves, he's really friend to gnomes.
Yeah, I'm
Is he
aware.
doing okay? Is he safe?
No. That might be the last time we ever see Roderick, for all I know.
Oh.
But
Okay.
he helped. He's a friend of the gnomes. He was a friend of the city. He's a friend of the people. And
Yeah.
if this is the last time we saw him, his sacrifice will not be in vain. We need to go to the gnome
Sacrifice?
district.
What a tragic story. We can't have a sacrifice. Anyway, we're almost to the entering the chocolate starfish, lubed and primed and ready to rumble.
I did have a thought, Eugene. You know that Omni tool you gave me?
Yeah.
Think maybe there's some way we could slip it to him?
Slip it to who?
Roderick. I bet he could bust
Well,
out with that.
now we're in the cab. You should have done it when
Yeah.
you were talking to him. I don't think he's allowed to get mail.
Yeah, well. I think we could have done a handoff while the guards were watching us.
Yeah, well, hopefully you're putting it to good use.
I am using it pretty good.
Designed by the master himself. Okay, so where are we going? We're going to... I dropped him off at Doc Pop's stand. Do you want to go there?
We are going to Doc Pop. We are going to see Doc Pop.
Okay. Just inside, peek our head in the chocolate starfish here, quick right. And you are... Here you go. And he opens the door, and there's Doc Pop's stand with 4 very clumsy but sparkly repurposed disposal droids. Good afternoon. Would you like to buy a bottle of Smiles? Or perhaps a cure for whatever ails you? If you'd like, for the low price of double, you can have a Freddy Smiles autographed bottle of Potion of Heal.
Love that.
Only 2 gold.
Not gonna lie, guys. Love that.
Perhaps I can interest you in some Freddy Smiles merch. If you direct your attention to the back of the cart, you will see t-shirts, visors, all different kinds of memorabilia, stickers, bobbleheads. We've got it all, and the cures for whatever ails you. Got an upset tummy, friend? We've got a tonic. And then it just starts in the loop all over again.
So Eugene, where was the last place you saw Doc?
I dropped him off right here.
Dropped him off right.
Yeah, he was getting the ladies some tonics.
Okay. I'm gonna look around. Any sign of Doc anywhere?
Not currently out in the courtyard. You do notice that there's quite a gathering outside of the brewery, and the dragoons are still posted throughout town, but mostly secure, centering around the Welcome Center.
Okay. I'm gonna fly down one of the dragoons.
Sir.
You seen Doc Populus anywhere?
Yes, sir. He escorted a lady to his cart. He escorted the same lady into the brewery. And then finally, they have retired into the Welcome Center.
Good to know. Thanks, man. Stay on alert. Things might get hairy soon.
Is there any word from our Lord Zane?
Not that I'm aware of. You'd hear from him before me. Anyone else? Anyone? T, you hear from Zane?
Negative.
Maybe the scribe got some mail?
He must still be in the Order of Porches Sessions. We will anxiously await his command, my lords.
So should I roll sleight of hand to see if I find that ring?
Yes, please. Roll it at advantage because he's standby mode. Okay, we'll takes it. So you are now in possession of the ring.
And we're in our hometown right now. Or
Yeah,
are-
we're back
You're
in.
in Starfish.
So I'll carry lead with me then while I follow you guys.
Carson!
How long does that fucking tonic last? Jesus.
Yeah, how long does it last? Is it out?
Like an hour.
I guess it's probably been an hour, right?
Yeah. So as you're walking by, Zam, one of the dragoons approaches you, sir. And he kind of
Yep.
leans in. Many of your guards are excelling in assassination techniques. We've still much to teach them, but some of them show great promise.
T? Is this what we want?
Say it again. Sorry.
The
We're,
Some of the guards are showing great promise in some of our assassination techniques.
Whoa.
An excellent poisoner.
We're
We
not.
have
We're not.
a couple that are quite good with a hidden blade. We've been practicing dinner scenarios, sleep attacks. All of the assassination tactics in our repertoire that you've instilled us to teach.
Hey, you see how we're in public? We're not calling it that.
That's why
Are we
I'm
still
talking
in
about-
public?
Okay? We're gonna start referring to them as official private chefs, okay? In the cooking
Oh,
lessons.
not the neck slitters. Okay, hold on, let me write that down. Not the throat cutters. We were gonna be calling them. What was it again?
Chocolate starfish private chefs.
Private chefs. Yes. So if we want 2 people killed, we order a dinner for 2.
Ah, there you go.
Yes. Masterwork.
Excellent. We will further their cover. Next, we're gonna move on to strangulation. It's very exciting.
Oh, keep me posted.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys. Can we also make sure that they're trained on identifying lithids too? Just just a thought.
That's why you're the boss, Freddy.
Make sure we
I thought
Make
that
sure
was
we drive
dealt
that-
with.
drive that point home. I'm just saying we just gotta just reiterate, drive that point home a little bit more.
Well, I think our chefs aren't really the ones that got to do that.
Okay. Whatever. Okay. As long as it's taken care of, you guys are the ones in charge here. I'm just saying.
We
This
got our gates covered for that.
the last
I mean,
few
okay.
hours have rattled me a little bit. That's all I'm saying.
But while we're here, I need Carson.
Sir?
Dyson and Declan, you mean? Or no, Carson.
Nope.
Carson.
I need Carson.
you're-
Carson, my
Okay.
personal.
Yes, my lord. My cleric.
I need
my sage.
to take one of let's say one of the rooms in the upper levels and set up a shrine for Hecate for me. I'd greatly appreciate that.
Of course, it would be my esteemed honor. We will worship her together. I will learn from you.
All right, let me know when that's done.
What
Yes, sir.
what god? What god is it?
Hecate?
Hecate.
It's spelled He-Cat-E.
Hecate.
Okay. All right. Cool. Just for my notes. That's all.
It is the Hecate. Yep.
Yes, Hecate. She spits on that thing.
Love it.
So you're a cleric of Hecate then, Zam?
Yeah, that's what we're going with.
It's cool. I don't know much about her. More of a Nibelung kind of guy myself, but clearly she helps you do some good stuff.
Well, Eric's gonna play that role. We'll see.
All will be well.
She's a bit chaotic.
You guys are crazy worshiping these gods. There's only one god I listen, and I'm gonna play my lute. And that's the god of music, rock and roll, babe.
Yeah, right. Just talking about Hecate. Hecate. Haktui.
You know, Zam, for you, I might.
Okay, so I'm looking at the Gnomish Pantheon and I don't see one for music.
It's not a real god per se, you know. It's just a god you feel in your soul, man. God that lives in everything. It's the god of music, vibe. God of groove, brother.
I bet there is one. I'm gonna look it up. Not from a gnomish necessarily.
Yes, it's called Freddie Mercury.
Goddamn right.
Milil.
Okay, so we're outside of the Welcome Center talking to dragons about becoming chefs instead of throat cutters.
Well, Freddy.
At that point, we should probably go get our esteemed Doc.
We don't know where Doc is.
He's should be right inside, right?
Yeah.
Come and find me.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the dragoons said he was in with the lady at the Welcome Center.
Yeah, so I'm gonna barge right in onto the welcome center.
Lord Freddy. Lupin is always happy to see you. The usual.
Oh, yes, I will have a meal, have a drink. We also are looking for Doc.
Doc is up in his quarters with a curious lady friend.
At that point, I'm gonna shoot T and Gerbo a look and be like, "You guys might want to check that out."
Yeah, I'll head that way.
Same. Do you want to hang on to lead then?
Yeah, Zam and Lad, come here. I'm gonna like slap the stool.
You back on lead?
Don't believe.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll put you on the stool then.
Yeah, you power down, and we're now back at the Welcome Center where you've been propped up on a stool.
I'm just
Oh,
doing the
okay.
welcome
How'd it
center,
go?
Watching Carson.
What are you doing, Zam?
Watching Carson set up the shrine.
Okay, so you went
Nothing
upstairs,
more, yeah.
or whatever, wherever you're sitting. Nope.
Okay, so for the rest of you, as you approach, you see Sam standing in a doorway down the hall, admiring the work being done to his suite. And then you immediately see Doc Pop's door open just slightly, and he's sitting at one end of the bed, Alora's at the other, and standing right behind her, writing as fast as gnomishly possible, or halflingly possible, is Numble, who turns really excited, gives you like a wide-eyed thumbs up, and then goes back to writing.
What's going on? And
Does the good doctor see his companion coming towards the door?
No, or roll perception. You not only see them, but you hear them coming up the stairs talking, or hustling.
I will hustle nonchalantly to the door. Be right back, my dear.
Okay, I'm sorry to go.
News on the carriage has just arrived. I shall get back to you in a moment. Okay, so he meets you all in the hallway and quietly shuts the door behind himself.
what's going on in there?
I believe the lady has given me some dire news that... How did your interrogation with your old friend go?
We got some leads, but wasn't a whole lot we were able to make out.
To be honest, Doc,
Learn anything about this great evil that you were so concerned with?
Doc, all that aside, why is Alora in your room?
She's what I call a bargaining chip, my friends. And it turns out her husband's packing a little bit more than a hammer.
Put a pin in that. I'm gonna go get Freddy.
I'm gonna stand there scratching my head.
I'm gonna hustle down the stairs. Go find Freddy.
So she's in your room talking about her husband's hammer?
Freddy, you're muted.
I'm gonna put a hand on Led's shoulder while I'm sitting there having a drink, and he's just staring at the food. I'm kind of sorry for how rough I've been treating you. I was starting to not think that you were right, that you were telling the truth about any of this.
It's okay. I'm kind of
Kind of what?
kind of a loose cannon.
Yeah, that you are. Still don't think you should be senator, but you know, I do have your back. I do believe you on this whole conspiracy thing. At that point, I think I hear Gerbo calling for
Yeah.
us, so I'm gonna grab Led. I'm gonna like just grab him off the chair and just be like, "You're coming with us. We're going
Okay, I'm
upstairs."
quite dense. Okay, does he pick me up? I'm
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
hunk of metal.
And I think he's actually about my height, but yeah, I'm gonna try and like pull him down.
Strength
Yeah,
check
I'm
over 15.
short, but I'm heavy.
If he was still in standby mode, absolutely. But now you're gonna have to beat him in a strength check.
17, since I'm still exhausted.
Oh, okay. I guess we're going this way. Thanks, Freddy.
Yep. So I'm just gonna take him down. I'm gonna put him on the ground. I'm gonna like dust him off, and then we're gonna go upstairs.
I didn't realize I asked for upsies, but that works.
And then we're gonna Gerba, what's going on? What's going on? What's up?
So I'm gonna direct you to Dr. Populis.
Okay.
Get up the stairs, damn it.
Yep, we're running right upstairs. We're just following him right up the stairs.
Oh, good. The whole gang is finally here. Well, the lady has quite a story to tell, and your spiced up little friend took a lot of notes for me, but turns out her husband's got more than a bit of gold and ambition under his belt, and he's not looking to share. Should I
In
repeat
response
the entire
to
story?
In response to what? Are you sleeping with her? Did you sleep with her? Cause like, she's not that attractive. And I'm saying this kind of like hushed tone, so she's not that attractive, and also like, what the fuck?
No, you don't see a million gold in my pocket.
But also
do you?
like nice.
Nothing of the sort. I just drugged her with a lot of ale and a few well-placed tonics, and she spilt the beans on her husband, attempting into coming into power. Power he's not willing to share, by the way. Supposedly he has a grand scheme to become king of this whole place and take over the top and bottom.
How is he gonna do that? Where is he getting that kind of...
The lady only told me that a lord comes to him in his dreams with power and plans. For any more information, we might have to work her over. Luckily, she's well sedated. The young man with the spice addiction and the big mouth has taken plenty of notes while I wooed her.
I'm gonna look back and forth between the whole group. Cause Zam's with us too, right?
I can still be upstairs unless you've gotten me.
Well, we're all upstairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's at the end of the hall watching.
Yeah.
His monument get.
Hey.
Yeah.
Someone coming to someone in someone's dreams. Anyone know anything about that? Because that's foreign concept to me. Sounds like he's fucking insane.
Hey, Zam? Is that a flare thing?
Yeah, I don't. Well, they can pose thought. We all felt that. They can pose their thoughts, so I don't know, maybe. you know, when we got this district, we were definitely getting hit with a message from the Illithid.
As I said, she spilt the beans quite a bit, and your young friend with the dusty nose has pages of information. But it sounds like he plans on not only taking over your district and all the others, but above and below. Whether there's a magic power or just something wrong with his fucking brain, seems like we might have a problem here, gentlemen.
Well, I mean, we kind of already knew he was not on our side to begin with, but I think this just kind of confirms it. I would argue that he is at Muradin's worst interest in mind.
All I know is a psychopath trying to take over is not profitable, so I'm all for kicking him in the dick, or whatever it is you people do around here.
At that point, I'm gonna like spit. I can't believe I apologized to that fool.
The good news is, we have his wife under lock and key.
I don't know if that's good.
So we're
good
kidnapping?
news. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the rest of the group. Is that something we want to do here?
No.
We're just gonna take a hostage?
Oh, but are we the ones who kidnapped her? Nobody saw us kidnap her. He let his wife go off with a doctor. Completely unguarded. You were all there. How do we know that he didn't attempt to assassinate her himself with his wandering heart?
Oh, that's good. I don't know if I agree with it, but that's good.
If I have to show up in front of a seat of nobles bleeding and bloody and say that men of his freaking colors attacked us, I shall.
But what?
But
What is she?
gentlemen, you are the ones in charge. I am just here at your service.
What is she gonna say when she's asked about it? That's gonna be the thing. Is her allegiance still with them, or is it with us now?
As long as we keep putting drinks into her, who gives a damn?
You could do that thing you do, Freddy, to her.
Freddy. Modify it.
Again, I'm the
What-
new guy. I'm just throwing out suggestions because this seems like we're up the proverbial creek.
Modify your memories,
What if-
Freddy.
What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work?
She's heavily intoxicated. What do you mean? Worst case, I'll eat the dragon mushroom and terrorize her for the next hour.
Perhaps let her get some sleep and wake up somewhere that none of us are responsible for putting her when she recounts the story.
In this moment, I'm gonna
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Disguise Self as a Mason Tooth guard.
I am also going to use Disguise Self.
I'll also use Disguise Self.
My lady, your escort has arrived. Unfortunately, the wagon has been broken, so they'll have to walk you.
Okay, I should say I have a disguise kit, but no, I have a Duska disguise. Never mind, I have the Duska disguise. I can, yeah. I'm using
You
that.
gentlemen are ready? You take her where you need to.
Oh, good. Are you here to take me back to my husband?
Well, my lady, and then I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna kind of look around at everybody and just like, okay, we're doing this, and I'm gonna cast Modify Memory on Alora.
Alright, what is my saving throw?
Holy fuck, that's
Are
got
you
the
still under the
longest
effect of
description ever.
potion of strength?
Yeah, so I'm at disadvantage.
Oh, sorry. I gotta pull out my 16.
Okay, what am I forgetting?
All right. You are.
Excuse me.
around it. No more than 10 minutes. Key. I am going to modify I'm going to modify the memory of her leaving, of him saying you're getting into your carriage. Like we have your carriage coming for you, and at that point Mason Tooth Guard is going to come in, and then her memory is going to be that they are going to kidnap her and put her somewhere for them, saying that this is, just that it was the Mason Tooth that had done it.
Okay. So we are now imprisoning Alora, or kidnapping Alora.
God damn it! Yes, we are.
Oh, when you put it that way.
Escorting her to
Sounds
safety
bad.
due to her husband's vile intentions.
Okay.
Taking her under our care.
That's exactly where we'll start next time.
Oh my god.
Wonderful.